Hey, what's up everybody? Day 59, 100 days to Havana. Yeah, so we're out of coffee at the house. I didn't really think I was a coffee snob, like I'm not grind my own beans kind of snobbish, but I realized there are certain brands I prefer over the other. Last night Jenny made some from some old McDonald's brand that we had, and it was not good. So yeah, I'm out and about. Got to get some coffee and some other things for the house. So hope your day's going good. Catch up with you later.
Hey, good morning everybody. It is Wednesday. We're cruising on into the weekend. I don't want the weekend to come that quick. Our kid goes back to school tomorrow, so but anyway, I am ready for the weekend because that means that we're one weekend closer to my cruise to Cuba.
Yes, I like that dark roast. Do you guys like the light roast or the dark roast? I really like it just black with a little splash of vanilla. But when we make it at home, I'll have vanilla creamer. So, how do you guys like your coffee? I don't know. Just glad to have it. Success. We got coffee and a few other things. But yeah, I'm gonna load this stuff up and head home to finish up my work for the afternoon. Hey, what's up everybody? So I'm at home and my son, who's getting ready to go to college, was making fun of me because I said I was gonna make coffee. I don't make the coffee here. Jenny makes the coffee. I don't know if you guys are as lucky as I am, but Jenny makes sure I have clothes, that I have coffee, just stuff that I can't do very well, which doesn't make sense. She always takes care of me, so I'm so thankful for that. But there are instructions on this coffee maker, so I'm gonna give it a shot because I really want some coffee. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys. Well, here's the magic. The coffee maker comes with a little cheat sheet. It says if I want a full carafe of coffee, I need to do 2 to 3 of these scoops. So yeah, I'm gonna do a half carafe because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have coffee later. I can't be all jacked up on caffeine, but whew, this is the bomb.com right here, yo. This smells so good. We're gonna do 3 heaping spoons. Bam. That's gonna be good. Alright, made a mess. Don't tell Jenny. I made a little bit of a mess. Alright, we're gonna push that in, move all this stuff out of the way. And then this coffee maker has an over ice brew, which is kind of cool. That means it's gonna make it a little stronger so that when I put it on ice, it won't be diluted. So we're going to do that. We'll have some coffee in a minute. Let's see. It's not as good as Jenny's, but it's gonna get me through the afternoon.
Hey guys, hope you all doing good. Just back from the dentist. It's our last evening with number 1's son before he goes back to college.
Hello, Jenny.
Hi.
How was your day?
It was good.
Are you slaving away on our dinner?
No.
Where are we at?
We're at a Mexican restaurant.
Chinese last night, Mexican tonight? What's tomorrow?
Hi.
Jenny.
Woody.
Where's my dinner?
You just looked at it.
Are we having fajitas?
It's fajita.
What is it?
It's fajita.
Fajita?
It's fajita.
How do you know?
Because I know.
Alright. You wanna eat?
I do you?
Yeah.
Let's eat them. Put the camera away.
Fajitas?
No, it's fajitas.
Fine. Hey, what's up everybody?
What's going on?
It's day 59, 100 days to Havana.
Wow, do you know what that means?
What's it mean?
It means tomorrow's 60.
60, wow, I can't believe we've been cranking a video a day for 60 days.
That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
I hope we haven't overstayed our welcome.
No.
But I guess you don't have to watch this video, so.
But we appreciate that you do.
But we're glad that you do, for sure.
Make sure you subscribe.
It's a good time to say subscribe and like and all those things.
Yeah.
So 41 more days until we cruise to Cuba on the Carnival Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
It's exciting.
It's exciting. Hey, we thought tonight we would talk a little bit. If you track with us on the Lido Loca cruising community, that's where all the fun happens, really. We did a little icebreaker the other night of 2 truths and a lie.
What? You made us lie?
Yeah. So I thought it'd be fun.
We made everybody lie?
I thought it would be fun. I'm getting eaten.
Yeah, that was bad. The mosquitoes are bad tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cooling off. Maybe that's it. It's wet. So I thought it would be fun if we kind of went over our answers. So do you want to go first?
I will go first.
All right.
So
what were your options?
I put, I speak 3 languages.
Yeah.
Uno, dos, tres.
Oh. Spanish is one of them, I guess.
My next thing was I modeled when I was younger. And then my other thing was I'm afraid to drive in the snow.
Nice. So I know the answer. So do you and you probably revealed it already, but
I did.
Do you
so
want you
I
got
will
some
reveal
background though?
Sure. So well, I guess I'll tell the lie first.
Okay.
So I do not speak 3 languages.
What?
I barely speak proper English.
Sometimes when you're talking, I feel like you're speaking another language.
This is true.
All right, so that was the lie.
That was the lie.
So you were a model at one point. That's very believable. What's the story behind
Thank you. It was just a local, like plus size store.
Yeah.
And I used to, if I modeled, whatever I modeled, I got to keep.
Did you do your little dance on the catwalk?
Oh yes, it was.
Little Right Said Fred throwback there. Deep
Well,
cut.
I mean, like, where do you think I was a great director for you with the shoe?
That's right.
The shoe runway.
Yeah, if you saw the shoe modeling earlier this month, Jenny was telling me how to work it. So.
Yeah. So if you want me to model now, I'll give you my digits.
Oh, nice.
You.
I already got your digits.
I know.
So.
And then.
Also, apparently, and I know this to be true, you cannot drive in the snow.
I cannot drive in the snow. I am deathly afraid of it, even though I grew up in New York and I was, born and raised there. I never drove there.
Right.
So, anyway, I'm deathly afraid of driving in the snow. And we've lived in places where mid-20, I was down in Florida when I got my license.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it doesn't snow there. It rains real bad, though.
Yeah.
But anyway, so anytime it would snow, since Tony and I have been married, he has to drive me to work and pick me up. Really, because where we live, it's not snow. Like New York, there'd be sometimes when I was in school, that we'd have to walk through the snow to get to school, and like it was so cold that your nostrils and your snot was frozen.
Frozen snot.
It was gross.
Would you rather lick a hobo? No.
But it brings me to that one night in Nashville that we were not expecting this snowstorm to come through, and it came through it was just insane. I think we got like 10 inches in a matter of like 2 hours, and for that city to get that much
it was crazy
snow, because they're not well equipped for it, it was just insane. So I had to, in the profession that I was in, I had to just make sure that the people at my job were okay,
right,
and then I could leave. And I had our 2 of our kids with us, so a half-hour drive turned into like a 10-hour drive.
Yeah, it was crazy. And
it was scary. Like, people left their cars on the interstate, and I mean, just the band, it was just insane.
Yeah. And Jenny didn't make the 10-hour drive.
No. So probably about 3 hours into it, I started having a panic attack. And now, mind you, Tony is at home with one of our other children and my mother-in-law. And, the national news is saying, if you're home, don't leave, don't go out, it's unsafe. So I started having a panic attack because there was no way for me to get home that I knew of, because the interstate, it was insane. So anyway, Tony left our home and was our savior, and it tears me up because it just,
It's my family. Anybody would have done that.
When I saw him, and it was just...
Yeah, so it was really
great.
crazy. So I'd been watching the weather, and I kind of snuck home early, and I tried to get Jenny to come home early. But like she said, she had people that she had to take care of. And what happened is that everybody left. The snow started like at 3 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of businesses let their people out, and so the snow would hit the ground. People would drive on the snow, and then it got dark about 4:30, and the roads froze. And so I think Jenny only got like 4 miles away from her job.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just bad. So yeah, I went out in the badness, in the snowstorm, grabbed them, and it took us, after I picked them up, it took another like 3.5, 4 hours to get home, and we only lived about 12 miles away from where Jenny worked. So
yeah, so I left my car there for overnight
days,
or 2 days, couple of days.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was scary.
Yeah. So it's no lie, Jenny can't drive in the snow.
I cannot drive in the snow. So what are yours?
Mine, so my 3 options were, I was a costumed mascot for a radio station, I was an extra on the TV show Nashville, and I served Conan O'Brien dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I was super transparent because the lie for me was being an extra on the TV show Nashville. I don't know why that's so hard to...
I don't know why either. We lived in Nashville,
I know,
and that's my favorite show.
But one of my first and earliest jobs, so I've had some pretty interesting jobs. Like I mentioned before, I drove well, I didn't drive, but I rode on a ice cream truck when I was probably like 11 years old. For one summer, and got paid in ice cream and learned to count cash. It was kind of cool. And then when I was
to hang out with an older girl too.
Yeah, a little 19-year-old girl was driving me around. I don't know what was going on there. It was cool though. And but when I was in the 8th grade, my mom had got connected. She was an aerobics instructor, and one of her fellow aerobics instructors' husband was a DJ at a radio station in Bristol, Tennessee, and they had, their mascot is a rabbit. So it's like a 6-foot-tall rabbit with the costume, with the green overalls and a cowboy hat. And so somebody would put that garb on, and they would be in parades, and they would go to concerts. And so I did that for about a year and a half, which was kind of cool. It was one of those jobs where they paid you out of petty cash, and I think I made like $6 an hour, which was a lot in the 8th grade. And I would just go walk in parades, and then but we also did the fall festival circuit, and I had a handler, and this rabbit had this costume had like a cottontail tail, and at least 3 times when I was in that, it got ripped off by kids in elementary school just grabbing the tail when my handler wasn't looking. So, and then served Conan O'Brien dinner. Later in my life, I worked at a fine dining restaurant in Nashville, and we would get a lot of celebrities. And so this was before Conan even worked for on the same channel as David Letterman, before he had the show after David Letterman. So this had to be like early 90s, and I think he might have just still been a writer on The Simpsons. But the reason I know it was Conan O'Brien is the guy's like almost 7 feet tall with bright red hair, and so and I was a big Simpsons fan, so I recognized that. I heard him talking about The Simpsons, so served him dinner one night. But yeah, so I guess we're not as did a lot of, everybody guessed mine. Did everybody guess yours?
I don't think so. I think one person didn't guess it correctly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we were just thinking, so we really tried to...
It was kind of cool, right? Because the person thought that I was smarter than what I am.
With the languages?
It thought I knew the languages.
Yeah.
Because he thought that that I should know how to drive in the snow. You would think.
You would think, being from New York.
Right.
But, so yeah, that was an interesting exercise for us, because we feel like we're pretty transparent in these videos, and so I felt pretty good that people could guess what we were, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But that's 2 truths and a lie. That was a lot of fun, and we appreciate everybody participating in it.
Here comes the train.
I was gonna say I felt a little bit like Johnny Cash. I'll hear the train a-coming. So yeah.
Sing to me.
Oh, I will. But anyways, guys, we're gonna leave you with that, and it seems like we put a lot of minutes on this in a quick amount of time.
Yeah.
So instead of
it's so much fun talking to you guys.
Exactly. Instead of rambling on, we'll just cut it, and
we'll see you on the Lido.
Yeah, we'll see you on the Lido, and I guess we already said like, subscribe, comment. So
Twitter, Instagram, La Lido Loca.
All those things.
LaLidoLoca.com.
And then the La Lido Loca Cruising Community Group.
Yeah.
This is our cruise countdown. 41 more days until we go to Havana. And then what are you guys gonna do? You get like a 4-day break. You won't see us.
Yeah.
So that must be nice for you guys.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're out of here.
Bye.
You're not gonna say we'll see you on the Lido?
Oh, we'll see you on the Lido.
Hey, we'll see you on the Lido.